All right, welcome to LearnWire. In this video, we're going to be diving a little deeper into the AI writer and how it can actually come up with the content using the AI writing feature in Neuronwriter. Now, Neuronwriter just launched about a little bit over a week ago on AppSumo. We are on June 16th, 2022. So they're brand new on AppSumo, and they are not even really a featured product, and they've already been able to achieve 34 reviews. They're maintaining a 5 taco status. So this is a really good software. Now, if you've been looking for a software that can replace Surfer SEO or Phrase, then this would be a good alternative. Now, I want to go and actually just look at, I think it's phrase.io. Yeah, so phrase.io, and if we come over here into pricing, you're looking at paying $45 a month, and you can get 30 document credits. And I'm not really sure what kind of, it looks like the SEO add-on feature to get unlimited access to Phrase AI Writer is $35 a month. So you're looking at about, what is that? It's going to be 35 plus 45. So you're going to be at $80 a month at their smallest plan. And then it just goes up from there. You can be at the 150 mark or even larger. And then if we go to Surfer SEO and go to the pricing, this is definitely the industry leading software out there. And I always like to look at the monthly because that's what most people actually sign up for. So you're only going to be able to do 20 pages a month. I'm not sure if this includes the AI, any AI writing. I'm pretty sure you have to add that feature as well. So you're looking at $60 a month. So you come back over here to Neuronwriter. For $59, you can actually pick this up and get 25 articles a month, month after month, and they're going to give you 15,000 high quality AI content, AI words per month. Now, I went over in my last video. If you check my last video, it was a full in-depth review of Neuronwriter, and I go over what this means and how you would be able to change the AI writer in order to you can produce lower quality, and they'll give you more words. So, anyways, if you want to go pick this up or check it out, they've got really good pricing. I like the pricing. They're not being stingy on the pricing, and this is Neuronwriter. It definitely packs a punch and has a lot of features. So let's go jump in, and I have this keyword. I'm going to get it from RankIQ. A lot of times I use RankIQ just to get my keywords. RankIQ also has its own built-in optimizer if you want to go check that out. There's links below as well. But even if you paid for the lowest monthly plan of RankIQ, I think it's $29 a month, you would have access to their entire keyword database, and that in it alone is worth $29 a month. You would get on the lowest plan like 8 reports, which is essentially going to be optimizing your content. But right now I like to get these keywords and then come over here into Neuronwriter, and we're going to go into new analysis, and I'm going to go ahead and throw that keyword in real quick, and then we're going to say start. Now what it's going to do is going to go out there and it's going to start analyzing this keyword. I'm going to imagine that this one might be even more difficult. And you can see right over here in real time, it's at 11%, there it's at 20%, and so forth. And this is doing what other optimization tools do as well. The good ones, they're going to go out there and analyze a certain amount. Well, what do you know? It's a 31. It's actually kind of interesting. Okay. But it's analyzing the top 30 results. And then I think I have this set to do most of the analysis on the top 10. So what we're going to do is just go and grab this. We're going to say view. And then here's what I wasn't able to get to in my last video, but someone had commented. Let's see if we can find the comment right here. So Profit Stack, I appreciate you watching my videos and also giving tips and tricks. And I love your guys' feedback. I sometimes miss things. A lot of times I'm actually like doing a software unboxing, so I actually don't know how to use the software. Sometimes I will check out a software for a week, and then I'll bring a full in-depth review and I fully understand the software. Other times I just picked up the software minutes before, and I'm kind of doing an unboxing so you guys can see what it's like from a new user's standpoint. So I kind of like to do a little bit of both of those type of reviews. But nonetheless, sometimes I miss some very important features. And what Profit Stack said was that he can completely replace Surfer SEO with this tool. I agree with that. This one is going to, if those other ones are not careful, Phrase and Surfer, then this Neuronwriter is going to be able to be right at par with them or even better than them in the future. So exciting to see what the future holds for this tool. But he said you missed out on highlighting one of the most powerful features where it automatically arranges the NLP keywords, clusters them. Very important in today's SEO world for each headers and as an AI generated text based on the NLP keywords. We're going to go and see if we can figure that out. It's the button that says beta generate, which is something none of the other optimization tools do. This kind of automates figuring out where to plug in the NLP keywords for you. Super powerful. So again, I appreciate you, Profit Stack, for bringing that up, and let's go and see if we can produce that. So we have our top results right here. I recommend going in and just seeing if there's any outliers in here. 5 ways to make money as a graphic designer, extra money, maybe Quora. We don't want to really go with that one. Let's see right here, because it's just going to be like a forum post. It might be just a paragraph. So this 31 words, it just completely throws it off, right? We want to look at blogs that are ranking. And this is a really, really powerful feature right here that you get to go in here and actually do this. And I like to look at the words. So those are all blogs. So that's going to be really, really good. I'll add one more in here, 10 ways to make extra money is right there. So we will add that one right there. So, and then you can add all of them if you wanted to. You can actually check mark all and then take off a couple if you want to. But I really like doing those top 10 blogs that are ranking. And so then we're going to go with next. And it's going to use those pieces of those ranking pieces of, or those ranking websites. And that's where it's going to be able to go out and tell you what you need to do with your content. So very, very powerful stuff. I like that there is a lot of customization into what how you can get your information with Neuronwriter. Okay, so now we're over in here, and I believe the feature that he's talking about. So we have all of the keywords we want to go for and so forth. And this one, in order to rank in the top 10, we need at least a 51, right? We need a 51. And if we want to outdo the number 1 competitor, we can also go and look at their backlinks. There's another feature in here. I don't know if I'll go over that in this video, but we can actually go and check out. They even will tell you what the domain authority is and all that of the top ranking sites as well. So I'm going to go to draft. I believe that's where the starting point is. And then we're going to go how to make money as a graphic designer. So I guess it does count your H1. We'll add that in a minute, actually. Okay. So we're on meta right here. And if we want to come up with just a title right here, so if there's 10, there's 20 ways to make money as a graphic designer right here. So I might use this as the title. Of course, I'm going to change this up. I'm not going to put examples right there. I might go something like this, ultimate guide or something like that, just to help increase clicks. And then we have a description over here. So if you want to go with the description, you come over here to the right side. It just takes a little bit getting used to, but then you click over here on the description over here and just grab one. And we might change some of the words right there. You want to rewrite it a little bit, I suggest. Not just copying from the top 10. So then now we're going to go to the article layout. All right. And how much money do graphic designers make? How much money? Let's see right here. Okay. So we're going to add that one. We're going to add that one. And then we're going to come back up. What is graphic design? How much do they make per hour? Which graphic design job pays the highest? How do graphic designers make money online? That's a good one right there. And then I like to, maybe go with the tools there. And then I like to kind of intermix them, so they're not just straight down the line. Where to find freelance graphic design jobs. That might be a really good one. Tips, pros and cons, and so forth. Okay, so you can just keep going and going and going. And then at the end, I might want to put some questions. We're just going to finish with that and that right there. So there's plenty of questions. I love how you can just grab these and make your, your article outline right here. Let's click on the assets. You can add an asset, enter the URL or file name. I'm going to cancel on that. And then let's see, guidelines right here. Oh, wow. You can do tone of voice, article goal, persona, and call to actions. So super cool stuff. So we're going to say copy to the editor. And this is the part that that Profit Stack was talking about. We're going to come check over here. how to make money on the internet as a graphic designer. Now, also what we would do is we would go ahead and say, there's our meta right there. I'm not sure if you have to do this, but I do think that it does calculate your H1s, and does it have that? Yeah, it doesn't have. Oh, I see. So yeah, it's not calculating our H1. So if we highlight this and then we call that our H1, let's see right here. So we should be able to say save, and it recognized the H1 right now. Okay. So I think that you do need to still add your title in right there for optimization. I believe that just the score just jumped up drastically. Yeah. So we're at a content score of 33, but then once we add in the title over here, then watch, the content score is going to go up after it saves in a second, and it goes up to 44. So very important. So here's what we're talking about, guys. And sorry it took this long in the video, but I kind of wanted to do a recap for those of you that did not get to watch my last video. But I apologize it took this long in the video to get to this feature that I wanted to show you. But I just wanted to go over this, the process again with you guys. So here we are right here, how to make money on the internet as a graphic designer. So we can actually click this. Now, I don't know if we have to highlight this or if we just come in here and we say beta generate right here. So I'm going to say beta generate, how to make money on the internet as a graphic designer. So it is going with this one. So each one of these little sections, you have the opportunity to do this unique clustering using the AI, where it's going to find the best NLP terms. So beta generate, and then it has all these different keywords in here that we should be using inside of a paragraph like this, right? Try to include the following. So it already included all the keywords that it likes for that. We're going to go with the standard settings, but remember, you can come in here and you can change the temperature. I went over that in the last video as well. This is if you go with the 0.9, it's going to do longer content, but might not be as reliable. I like sticking with their 0.3. They know what they're doing. And then this is where you can say high quality or low quality. We're writing this for a money site, so I'm going to say high quality. And then right here, we just say generate, and let's see what ends up happening. So do you want to use the text generated by the AI? So right here, there are many ways to make money as a graphic designer. You can work as a freelancer, create logos or design templates for websites or businesses, or even sell your design skills on sites like Fiverr. If you're good at what you do, you can make good money by working on design projects for companies or individuals online. So that's pretty good. Let's see. I wish that I could kind of, you know what I'm going to do is, to see, they have graphic design. So graphic, let's see, they have freelancer, they had Fiverr in there. So they're adding these keywords are actually part of the AI, which is super, super powerful. So we're going to say use text right there. Okay. So then we're going to come down here and just say beta generate right here. So passive income, freelance, and graphic. So let's see, because generate passive income, designer. So let's see if it uses those three keywords. We're going to say generate. So let's see right here. It says passive income, and it says, let's see, freelance. One way is to freelance. And then let's see if we can find graphic, create graphic. So it is adding these NLP terms inside of the paragraph that it's creating for us. So you could literally just come down here and you can see how our score has already gone up to a 50. We need a lot more words though. So we're going to keep scrolling down. What is a graphic designer? We may not need to do this. So on this one, right? Graphic design, logo, graphic designers. Let's see if we change the temperature to a 0.9 on this one. And then I'm going to say generate. Let's see if we can get a little bit longer text explaining this, just for fun, testing out the software for you guys. And it produced a really long paragraph. So again, there's graphic designer. Let's see if we can find a logo and so forth. So I'm going to work through this real quick, and then I'll show you what the end result is. All right, so here we are. You can see that I had used that feature on about 80% of these H2s right here, and it's producing some really good content. Right here, I created this really long paragraph. I split it up into different chunks. That was nice. Oh, right here too. Look at this. The AI in one go created that much content, which is just insane. And this is very high quality content. And we're looking at over here, it's very on point, very on topic. And so we got through all those, and we're at a pretty good score. Right now, the current score shows that we should be able to rank in the top 10 based on optimization. You can see all these green. We have a lot of green in here with the keywords, which is really, really good. But there's some that I want to put in here that I want to add some more. So I'm going to go and see if I can get this up a little bit more, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just spent, I don't know, about 20 minutes going through this and putting in the time to get a good graded article here. We're short a little bit of words, but I think I have a solution for that. So we went through and added a bunch of different headlines. We are at 71, and that is a tie with the top one, and we're 20 points higher than the average of the top 10. So we're looking pretty good here. We can click on the chart here, and it'll tell us where we're optimized. We could optimize our meta title better, but everything in green is pretty good, and we're just looking at all this stuff. Readability is 46, target 44, so we're pretty good within that range. I like that. Keyword stuffing risk, this is where you can learn more how they grade keyword stuffing risk, and I'll just explain that just real briefly, but we're at no risk here. And when we come through here, and you can actually see under the terms in the article, under graphic designers, we've used this 39 times. They have an algorithm built in that basically graphic designers, you're not going to get graded harshly, or you're not going to get like keyword stuffing for using graphic designers 40 times in a 2,000 word article, because that is a keyword that Google knows that it's going to be really hard to not have that 20 or 40 times inside of a large web page, because that is the main keyword. So if it's a very broad keyword that is very closely related, and it's not really what you're trying to rank for, then that's the way that I understand it, is that some of these that are in red are not going to be a big factor. We don't really have too many red ones, but look at all the green we have here. We really are touching the topic really well. We have got a good grade. The only thing that we're lacking right now is, and I'm not going to go over images. You can add images in here, but you have to have like the website URL. So it's not like Brainwork where you can actually add images inside of here, but we can do that later, right? Someone asked about, does it have like, tell us how many images we need? That's something that I'm sure they have it, but I'm not seeing where it's telling us that, we need 5 images or 10 images or something like that. So that would be some feedback that I would give Neuronwriter, to maybe have like a little dial under images that says that, hey, you should have set on average 7 images for this this blog post. So what we're going to do is we just want to enrich this a little bit more and try to come up with 900 more words. So I came down here, I added one of the terms in the headers down here. I added one of these to the very bottom, and I said, well, let's go ahead and do that list part, that listicle type of part of post. And so I did top 10 ways to make money as a graphic designer, and then the the AI generator came out with these really good ones right here. Okay, so that's cool. But one thing that I kind of wish that we could do is, we can't highlight this, and we can't say expand or start paragraph, because oh, interesting. Do you want to use, okay, so we could actually insert that. Sometimes you get an error right here where it'll say that if you've used AI content generation to create what's already there, it won't let you also use that to have the AI writer write some more. So I'm surprised that it's doing that. So we could actually just start writing paragraphs right here. That's working. I took a step away, and then it seems like it's working now. But I did something even cooler, where I went to Brainwork, and I took those 10 items, and I went into Brainwork right here, and I plugged those in, top 10 ways to make money as a graphic designer. And look, 1, 2, 3, they're all in there. And look at how much content it just came up for us. It just wrote an extra 1,200 words for us, just in a snap of a finger. Very fast. Brainwork is extremely fast. So we can actually take this content right here and copy that. And we can come back in here to Neuronwriter and just replace this. So I'm going to put that in right there. We're going to tidy this up, and this content is good. So once I do that, look, we're over at 72 right here. We are officially in green, and we are over the word count. So we've got a nice lengthy article, and so forth. So looking really, really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're doing a deep dive on using the AI writer inside of Neuronwriter, and this is just awesome because you're able to write inside of here and optimize your content and everything all at the same time. I really, really love this tool so far, and you're able to do everything you need to do inside of here. You can do your research and your keyword difficulty. It will analyze the top search results for you. It will optimize your content right here, and it has a really, really good high quality AI writer, one of the best AI writer quality wise that I have seen, period. So that's it for this video. If you want to go pick up Neuronwriter, right now they're running a lifetime deal at AppSumo. Click the first link below and you want to go and pick this up. I recommend stacking all three. It's going to cost about $177, but then you're going to be in for life and you're going to be able to pretty much use the tool as much as you want. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video.